Selamlar kardeşlerim, herkes tekrardan kanalıma videoya hoş geldi. Yeni bir bölümle yine karşınızdayım. Hellsblade, sonra Sacrifice oynayacağız yine. Bölüm 4'teyiz. Geçen bölümde de Ateşin Efendisi'ni kesmiştik. Kapıyı açmak için İllüzyon Efendisi ve Ateşin Efendisi'nin kanını akıtmamız lazım. İkisini de kestik. Şimdi o nihayet o kapıdan gidebileceğiz. Hadi hemen gidelim de başlayalım.
Open the gate. Open the gate. No, it's dangerous. It's dangerous. Don't open the gate. Don't. She's done it. So dark. It's dark. The darkness. Only the dead may cross. Only the dead may cross into hell. Truth? Anyone?
There is no one here but me.
Not you.
Did you think that I would let you go? That you lost me back in the wilds? I will never let you go. You can't get rid of me. I am your shadow. And I will be watching when you draw your last dying gasp.
I'm not ready to die.
You will be when you see what they did to your dear beloved. In this waking nightmare, where all dreams come true, you searched for control. A way to pull through. When you were in love, you left him in tears to smother your furies and banish your fears. But in darkness they came. Through stormy black seas they raided these shores. Do you still hear his screams? And now that you're home, he's so far away. They've taken his soul. To these gods you cannot pray. They can break you, but not your promise. Even death won't keep you apart. Through his darkness you will find him. In your sword still beats a heart. You fought for love unspoiled by your darkness within.
Kartal bir şey diyorlardı buna.
Fought for your dreams.
Adam canlıyken sırtını kesip açıyorlar, kaburgalarını kırıp çıkarıyorlar adam hala canlıyken. Acı çektirmek için yapılan bir şey diyeceklerdi.
They can break you, but not your promise. Even death won't keep you apart. Through this darkness you will find him. In your sword still beats a heart. The darkness touched you. Everyone could see it in the hollows of your eyes. A gaze averted from life. You ran from it but brought it nearer. Led it to him. An endless suffering worse than death. And you wanted to surrender. Abandon to find peace with the gods. No. The darkness won't allow it. So you will walk into the lair of the beast. Look it in the eye, and you will go to war. This is your mission. This is your quest. There is nothing else left.
Lan. Aha. Gel.
The gods made you a warrior for a reason. It's your calling.
It's nearly over.
Why suffer the past when there is a new road ahead? The only one that makes any sense.
He's gone! Yes, sir. Yes, sir. She's scared.
Şerefsiz geldi işte, nefret ettim. Kampanyayı en iyisi odaklanma. E'ye basarak odaklanıp indirmek en iyisi. Yoksa sürekli space'le dodge'lamanız lazım. Öyle deniliyor ama işte.
Every gate you open into darkness brings another change.
Oha. Oha. Oha. Abi bu ne? Çok zor. Bak bak bak. Abi ama yani dojlamıştım, geri geldi. Bak. Ya ananı sikeceğim ama. Ya bu odaklanmayı çekemiyor muyum ya? Senin ananı s***. Burada artık orospu çocuğu.
It's just that. You'll never find.
Hela possesses large dwelling places in Helheim. Tall are her walls, high are her gates. The name of her dish is hunger. Her knife is famine. On her threshold all will stumble. Her bed is called sick bed, and her bed hangings are called flames of a funeral pyre. They say she is easy to recognize. Half black, half the color of flesh, and her face, menacing and grim.
Şerefsizlerden kaç tane daha gelecek.
The gate is opening. song again. Is it? It's Hella.
Yes, the source of the darkness. It's coming. This is your moment.
I'm sorry. I can't watch this.
What are you doing? You're showing weakness. You're not a warrior. You're a disgrace. The gods will punish you for this.
Get up.
Pick up the sword. Pick it up. Fight the darkness. Fight it.
She's scared.
Get up. Get up. Get up and fight.
Stormy seas and lost souls. She's dreamt of this before. They say dreams are visions of our memories, thoughts and fears, as seen by our inner eye. But what if each one of us is always dreaming, even when awake, and we only see what our inner eye creates for us? Is this what hell is? A world shaped by Senua'S nightmares. Maybe that's why people feared seeing the world through her eyes. Because if you believe that Senua'S reality is twisted, you must accept that yours might be too.
You failed the gods. You're pathetic. You're cursed. What were you thinking? Did you really think you could win? How stupid can you be?
So stupid.
Everyone hates her. She's cursed.
The shadow hates.
Look at you. A warrior. Worthless. Weak. Pathetic. Go on. Feel sorry for yourself, because there's no one left to do that for you.
Everywhere. You failed. What's that?
Take it. If you're too much of a coward to fight, then end the suffering. Broken and lost. Just like your sword.
Come on. There.
Why go on when you give everything and face that which torments you, only to find that it is worse than you could have imagined? Why go on? Is it really so weak to ask this? Or are we just so afraid of the honest answer that we do not dare pose the question? Sometimes the answer lies in a memory, a feeling, a song.
It's not real. It's a trick. It's not real. It is real. Listen to it.
Don't give up.
Dillian.
Like this.
It's not real. It is real. It's a trick. Don't trust it. Maybe you're already dead.
Who are you?
Maybe this
Do you still believe in me, Senua'S?
No, it's not. It's a trick. She knows he's here. It's a trick. He's already dead. He knows he's here. He can't be here. It's impossible.
Dillian.
Come to me. Please.
The light. Go towards the light. It's him. There he is. It can't be him. It's just a trick. It's in your mind. No, he's here. It's in your mind. It's real. It's happening. Go towards it.
Benim yaralısın ama koşman lazım. Sana yüzünü yakayım. Hemen ben sana ya. Bana baksana ya. İşte kadının gücü bak, sevdiğinin arkasından nerelere gidiyor. Dillian, aşkım. Aşkım, nereye gidiyorsun? Şu seslerde bir susma daha.
Before she first met him, she was not in a good place. Just a teenager, but not like the others. Barely functioning, she rarely left the house. Her father's in-bell made sure of that. Only occasionally did she venture out on her own, collecting firewood and herbs. Errands out in the Orkney Plains. That was her world. Like this one. Barren and lonely.
He's going to leave again as a sign. Where's he gone? He's got something to tell the rest. He knows you're here. Come on. Stop swimming. Come on. You're getting stronger. You're getting stronger.
Savaşıyor mu?
It's already disappeared. Nothing lives here, not even you. It's pointless. It's in your mind. You think you
Bir
can
şey yaşamıyorsan bile diyor. Hepsi kafam. Bir sussalar keşke şu sesler
There
ya.
he was. The lone figure of a boy. Swordplay under the shade of a tree. She remembers the first time she saw him. To her young eyes, he moved as if dancing, and the world danced with him. The gloom lifted. For the first time in years, she felt a ray of hope.
The Northmen tell of a great hero. His name is Sigmund. His father's hall was built around a great tree, and one day Odin comes and thrusts a sword into the tree, a gift to whomever can release it. Many try. The sword only comes out at Sigmund's touch. His brother-in-law, King Siggeir, wants it, but Sigmund refuses it, so King Siggeir plots revenge. He invites Sigmund and his brothers to a feast, but when they arrive, they are met with an army, not a warm welcome. King Siggeir captures Sigmund and his brothers, steals his coveted sword, and readies them for execution.
Devam herhalde hikayenin. Boşuna mı çıktık buraya? Karanlıkta gitgide ilerliyor. Dirseği geçti. Kafasına ulaştı mı oyun bitiyor. Ya of ya.
Day after day, watching from afar, she mimicked him, perfecting her own secret dance, wishing those fleeting moments of light would stretch out to last forever.
Death for Sigmund and his brothers seems certain. But the king's wife is Sigmund's sister, and she begs for mercy and implores the king to chain them up instead. He agrees. Not for mercy, though, but because he plans an even more cruel and lingering death. Chained to a tree in the forest that night, a she-wolf comes and devours one of Sigmund's brothers. She returns, ravenous, night after night, until only Sigmund is left. The next day, Sigmund's sister sends a servant with honey to smear on Sigmund's face. But to what end? Well, that night, when the she-wolf appears again, you'll never guess what happens.
Hay ananı. Burada mı bırakılır hikaye lan?
How does he so effortlessly court the world and bliss?
If only she could do the same. See the world through eyes anew and dance with it just like he does.
What's your name?
Senua.
I haven't seen you before.
I'd only found much.
Oh, Zenua'S daughter.
I have to go.
Wait. Who taught you to fight like that?
No one.
No one?
Well, I watched you, and
You learnt all of that from watching me? You should become a warrior, you know.
me?
I'm Dillian. I'm here for the warrior trials. to come and watch. And bring your sword.
You can't put it into words. That moment when you look into the eyes of the one who's supposed to reassure you, make you feel safe. It only takes an instant. Fear swallows you before you have a chance to make sense of it. And darkness becomes a part of who you are.
You killed him.
But her world changed the day the Northmen took him from her. Senua knows that there's no going back to how things were. That there's nothing to go back to at all.
Stay still, stay quiet, hide, don't tell her.
Their gods can see into your mind. They will use this power to destroy you.
They won't stop me. I can still feel him.
Whatever's left of him, they will never let him go.
I'm not gonna let him rot here.
You're the one rotting here.
Leave me alone.
You will die here.
No.
And all your suffering will have been for nothing.
Shut up! Dillian? Is that you? I'll find you, my love. I promise. Can you see him? You want to believe it. Is he not real? Is he there? You're alone in these mountains. Is that Dillian? Nothing lives here. You won't survive. You met him by the tree. She met him by the tree. Maybe it's a sign, the tree. What's he trying to tell you? He's waiting for you by the tree.
As the she-wolf licks the sweet honey from Sigmund's face, he bites the wolf's tongue. The she-wolf pulls away, but Sigmund holds on. The chains break, and he is free. After his escape, Sigmund lives like us, hidden in the forest. His enemy, King Siggeir, believing him dead, as his sister plots revenge. And for vengeance to succeed, even the great Sigmund needs help. So she sends her sons to him. But their blood is weak and corrupted, and they're put to death by Sigmund. So his sister hatches a new plan, one that is cold of heart and pure of blood. Sigmund's sister trades shapes with a sorceress, and in disguise, she lies with her own brother. She gives birth to a son named Sinfjotli. After a time, she sends him to the forest to Sigmund. He tests the boy and finds him strong and fearless, and so they go to take their vengeance on King Siggeir. But luck is not on their side. They're captured, and Siggeir has them buried alive.
Anda, benim bir kılıcımız mı var?
happening?
Senua, imagine a sword that can slay gods. Its name is Gramr. It was forged by the god of all Northmen, Odin, and gifted to Sigmund, a great warrior.
I need this sword. It's important. Can you help me?
The sword appears whole, but it is an illusion. It shattered into shards long ago. It is said a great warrior can reforge Gramr by answering the trials of Odin, one for each shard. The roots of the Tree of Death will take you to new lands where you will face the trials.
Go to the shard.
Go to the shard.
What's the shard? Find it.
It's the metal runes.
Evet kankalarım.
In front of you. Find it. The metal, the runes. You need that sword.
Evet kankalarım. Bu parti burada sonlandıracağım. Daha sonraki partta bu kılıcın parçalarını bulmaya gideriz. Şimdi kendinize iyi bakın kardeşlerim. Hoşçakalın. Sizi çok seviyorum. Görüşürüz. Bay bay.